Good morning, my YouTubers. I have a little Miss Joy down here. Look at that tail wagging. She was just wagging her tail just a second ago. There it goes. See it wagging? How you doing, Joy? Living in an anxious world is what today's devotion is. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7, the NIV version. We live in a world that often breeds anxiety and fear. When we come face to face with tough times, we may fall prey to discouragement, doubt, and depression. But our Father in heaven has other plans. God has promised that we may lead lives of abundance, not anxiety. In fact, His Word instructs us to be anxious for nothing. Philippians 4:6. But how can we put our fears to rest? By taking those fears to God and leaving them there. As you face challenges of daily life, you may find yourself becoming anxious and troubled, discouraged, or fearful. So, if so, turn every one of your concerns over to your Heavenly Father, the same God who created the universe will comfort you if you ask Him. So ask Him and trust Him, and then watch the amazement as your anxiousness and your anxieties melt into the warmth of His loving hands. When you're anxious, it means you aren't trusting God completely. It means you aren't trusting God to take care of your needs. Sorry. There's who wrote that. Living in an anxious world. Are you living anxiously? Or are you living in a world where you're not living in fear? Do you trust God to get you through your worries and fears? Are you trusting God to, or are you just worried about everything? Now's not the time to live in now's not the time to be anxious. The Bible tells us to be anxious for nothing, but in everything give our worries and cares to God, and He will supply all our needs. So just remember today, don't be anxious, don't fret, don't be courageous. Trust God with everything that you have. This is my devotion for today. Be anxious for nothing. Remember to find joy in your journey, no matter where you are, whatever you're going through. There's always something to be joyful for and about. Remember to love yourselves and to love each other. Before you can love someone else, you've got to love yourself first. Please like, rate, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Bye-bye.